Bruce, nobody's talking about this story. We will.
That's the kind of guys we are.
Is this a scheme by the Arizona state legislature when it comes to abortion?
So let's tell a little bit of the backstory here.
Yeah.
There is how else do we describe it as it's a leaked PowerPoint. So it's not a document. It is a leaked PowerPoint.
There is no way they wanted us to see this thing.
I guarantee.
So we went through it before the show started.
Yes, I'm reading a PowerPoint presentation that was presented to Republican members of the Arizona legislature, representatives and senators.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Only the Republicans, though, saw this.
Right, because we got the 1864 abortion law that's going to start in a week.
Yeah.
And so the Republicans in Arizona have no idea how to handle this.
Obviously.
Maybe until... What's their plan?
So
and now
this
is it.
This is like the result of a brainstorming session. And it was the author of it is the general counsel for the Republican majority. Okay.
This is wait until you guys.
And it is about a 20-page PowerPoint presentation that is basically how do we deal with
the mess.
With the mess that we've created here. And it has different... Gaydos came up with different proposals because in a brainstorming session, remember, no idea is a bad idea. We're going to put them all on the board, okay? Mm-hmm. One of them is send voters... I'm not going to paraphrase. Send voters two other options that conflict with Arizona for Abortion Access Initiative. In other words, they talk about coming up with two separate initiatives. One would be a heartbeat bill, a heartbeat initiative, and the other would be a 15-week initiative. And they even say if they could get them on the ballot, by the way, they said they have to get it filed quickly so they could be at the top, and they would be like Initiative 100 and the other one be Initiative 101. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they talk about what we need to do to be the first ballot initiative, the date we have to hit. But they also talk about we can split the vote. And if no initiative gets 51%.
No, nothing happens, and we go back to 1864.
How can we muddy the water?
Let's just sit on that just for a second, right?
This is their PowerPoint.
So
this is their strategy.
So last week we talked to Arizonans for Abortion Access.
We talked to a spokesperson for them.
So they have They have plenty of people that have signed
500,000
this.
signatures. You need 380,000.
They're going to be able, most likely, to put on the ballot what it's similar to Roe v. Wade. It's fetal liability. If the fetus can live outside of the womb, then you cannot abort.
Correct.
Okay, so
which, by the way, is very similar to the wording in Roe.
Right. That's what I said.
Well, okay. Sorry, missed that point.
So that will most likely be on the ballot.
Yeah, right. Pretty good chance, yeah.
And we discussed probably going to pass 60, 70%.
Easy.
And I'm just reiterating a little bit what you said. So if you put that on the ballot.
Right.
But then the Republicans put two other things about abortion on the ballot.
With different levels.
Right. And if none of the three hit the 51% threshold.
Oh, well.
Guess what Republicans get?
Yeah.
They get what they want.
Their 1864 ban on abortion.
That's it.
Yeah. Because I say that. They want the ban on abortion.
They do.
And you know why I know that? They've been in session for 3 months. And the Republicans control both houses of the legislature, the Senate and the House in the state of Arizona. They could have enacted a law at any point.
Right.
They don't even need one Democrat on their side. They'd probably get not one. They could have done it. They chose not to.
So the leaked document, it basically says, how do we keep 1864 in Arizona as the law of the land?
But
we put two other initiatives that will compete against Arizonans for Abortion Access, their initiative, and we muddy the whole thing up.
But here's the thing. Can I read from this again? They're not going to admit to muddying it up. They're worried about the fact that right now they're the bad guys. So, I'm reading from the PowerPoint. This changes the narrative. Republicans have a plan! ! So it goes from, we want the 1864 law to, no, we don't. Look, here's our initiatives. Mm-hmm. Choose Arizona voters. Look at that. And they talk about taking back the initiative in this PowerPoint.
I'll tell you what, if this were to go through.
Fantastic.
And you were going to go vote in November, and you've got 3 ballot initiatives with abortion, we're going to keep 1864. They're not, one is, you're going to, one, I don't see one getting 50+%.
Not if there's 3.
No, because everyone's going to be, so you'll have so the plan for abortion in Arizona will go on the ballot. You'll have Plan A, Plan B, and Plan C.
All at different times, weeks, for lack of better terms.
And people are going to look at it, and some of you are going to really research it.
Sure.
Some of you are going to really know which one you want to vote for.
Some might vote for the first one on the ballot.
Yes. And then others will be like, I don't really know the difference.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
It's diabolic.
Yeah. The name of this PowerPoint, I'm right here, Legislative Strategies for Regulating Abortion Amidst a Radical Ballot Initiative and Court Chaos. And it talks about the fact that they are losing in the court of public opinion.
Right.
They are losing the messaging war, and that they need to do something because we're getting our butts kicked.
So Arizona, GOP, the legislature, they are trying to figure out a way to keep 1864, and this is the plan.
And win. And win. Look like they are.
It's diabolical.
Reacting to the whims of the voters.
Right. Instead of just coming out and being real and saying, we like the 1864.
Yeah, they refuse to admit that in public because they know that that's about 30% of the people.
This is a huge story.
Yeah.
It's a huge story.
And this was not supposed to be made public. I'm telling you that right now.
No, they're crapping their pants now.
There is no way that they wanted this PowerPoint. NBC News got a hold of it.
Yeah.
And that, you know what that means? It means somebody inside the legislature gave it to them.
That's right.
I mean, it only went to Republican members of the state legislature.
They did not want that out.
No. And do something. Reminds me of that. Jesus is coming. Look busy. Do something.
Thanks for watching Outspoken with Bruce and Gaydos. Tap to watch more from KTAR News and click the button in the middle to subscribe.